capture different areas. So just like last few weeks, I'm me, Fahad, Matin, always make sure that we have always bring nice and good shows, authentic shows to you. So just like last week, we have this week's show in two different half. We are covering two different shows today. The first part of the show today, we will be capturing about a very important topic, which is Parentline. And as I said before, when we started the show, that uh, the schools are about to open. So the first part of the show will be we will be talking about introduction to Parentline services. Now, in the second part, when we come back from the break, we will be talking about the breastfeeding services, and there's a campaign going on in regards of breastfeeding, and we will that's definitely on the other part of the break. So as we are in the first half, let me introduce our guest tonight. Joining me today is my lovely guest, who will be explaining about the parent line. Uh, Hi. Today joining me today are Kaylee and Jane. I think so. One of them is still getting connected as we speak, but I think so. Jane has connected me. Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's Kay.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, Kay. My mistake. My
That's
apologies.
okay. No problem.
So first, as I said, the schools are about to open, and we are pretty much in the final week of schools about to start. From next week onwards, school will open, and the school will open after such a long time. This is the first time ever in the history that school has closed that long. So parents and people, the kids, are also very much in a very unique situation where things are in a very awkward dynamics. So and we definitely need help, and when we need help we normally call people, and I think so this is the perfect service to introduce, if I'm not mistaken. So let me stop here and let me introduce one of the two guests who joined us today, Kay. Kay, welcome to Health and
Thank
Fitness Show.
you. Thank you.
So
Thanks for having
as
me.
as the as the tradition goes in our Health and Fitness Show, we always ask our we always ask our guests to introduce ourselves. So why don't you give a quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kaye Lewis-Finch, and I'm one of the health visitor team leads in Luton. I've been a health visitor now for about 15 years, and I was a midwife before that. But yeah, I've been working in the health service for about 30 years in total.
Hmm.
And yeah, I've learnt so much over the years. It's been a great thing.
Definitely, and I
Yeah,
think so. Jane will be joining us as well shortly
yeah.
when the line connected. So when Jane join us, we will introduce her as well onto this show. So let's crack on with our show tonight. So first of all, I like to know what is Parent Line.
Yeah. Parentline is a texting service. I just want to get the number in that it's 07507 331 886, and it's a texting service that's available to all parents and carers in Luton of children and young people as well. So that's between the ages of 0 to 19. And it's a service where you'll be connected with a health visitor, or it could be a school nurse as well. And it's where we signpost to different services within. Sometimes it's within the local services, or it can be national services that are available. And we
Hmm.
offer all kinds of advice and support for parents and carers in Luton.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Brilliant. So we will definitely ask those numbers again later in the show
yeah,
as well. So in terms of when we talk about parent, and as the whole thing has continued with in a very awkward line, and
Yeah.
definitely getting a break for such a long time. Um,
Mm.
when so how parents can get in touch with you? So is it just the texting service, or they can call in as well?
Yeah, there's also a duty line that we have that's available,
Mhm,
and that's 0333 So you know,
mhm,
we offer that. We have, what's unique is that we have the parent line service, which is texting. We also have our
mhm,
duty number that parents can contact us and have, you know, a verbal conversation, um, where we can also offer a face-to-face contact if needed, really. So, you know,
mhm.
there's all kinds of ways that parents can contact us and carers can contact us as well. I think that's really important, especially in this
Indeed.
climate as well that we're in.
So when we talk about Parentline,
Yeah.
why when did it launch in Luton, and is it just
Oh,
in Luton?
yeah. It's, to be honest, it's all across the county, across central Bedfordshire as well as Luton.
Hmm.
And it's not just here, it's also in different areas within the it's like national, really, parent line.
Hmm.
And it actually launched on the 29th of June this year. So it is still in its infancy, but you know, we have had a few parents already contact us. I mean, even on the first day, which was quite a surprise, but it was really good that, you know, and it's all really down to our comms team as well, who has, you know, been out there and sharing all of the publicity as well, just to get Parentline out there.
Yeah, indeed, and it is a very unique service because parents
Yeah,
do need help. So, what does Parentline cover? So, what can parents
yeah,
can call you or text you? What kind of a questions
yeah.
they can ask?
hmm The sorts of things that we've had are things like toilet training, advice for sleep. It could be behaviour support. We had a parent who had concerns regarding their son who had special educational needs. Um, there's all kinds of support that's available, you know, that parents can ask us for: feeding, breastfeeding, um, about stool colours as well, colour of baby stools, constipation. You know, it's quite a vast advice service that we offer, to be honest. And we're having to
Hmm.
move, you know, having to change and make our service quite flexible to the needs of our community as well,
Hmm.
which is
So
quite important.
let me introduce our listeners as well at this time, because this is the perfect time. So, listeners, if you have any questions or queries regarding our show tonight, please get in touch with us by texting or WhatsApping your questions to us on 07779481822. I repeat, 07779481822. If or you can send your questions via our Facebook page as well. Just go to Inspire FM Facebook page and click the live link, and from there you can send us questions as well. Because we have this amazing service called Patient Line with us, and as Kay just mentioned that we can use this across the county. So anybody who are listening us either in Dunstable or in Luton or in surrounding areas of Bedfordshire, please do use this service. And the number was Kay, or the number is.
It is, yeah, it's 07507 331 886.
So that's the number for the parent line, not for your questions.
Yeah.
So if you have to send their questions, just send the questions on the Inspire FM Inspire FM WhatsApp or text numbers, or you can send your questions via online as well. So when we talk, so why do you think this? Why this? There was a need to start such service. Why did we
I
started this
think,
service?
yeah, to be honest, we were due to start in September, autumn time, but because of the pandemic, because of COVID that had occurred, it just made sense that we needed another service. And because Parentline is one of those, you know, that's convenient, it's easy for parents to use. You know, people use their mobile phones or on their phones, you know, a lot of their times, and it's just very, very convenient way of parents being able to communicate with us. And COVID was happened, and we had to look at other ways, that because our child health clinics weren't available as they were previously, children's centre activities weren't available, as we were able to offer previous to COVID. So we had to look at, different ways, looking at the digital way and virtual way of being able to communicate with our clients, and for them to be able to communicate with us, and for us to be able to, still be able to offer a quality service really that they need. So it was it was quite timely.
So is this service currently live and kicking?
Yes, yeah. It's been live since the 29th of June and continues, and is, available. It's available from 9 until 4:30, and that's Monday to Friday. And if clients, service users text our service within those times, and they'll get a bounce back service just to let them know that we have received the message and that we will get back to them. But if they text outside the service, they'll receive a text letting them know that it's outside of our service time, but they will, once we're back in the office, then they will definitely receive a reply. And it's confidential, and it's it's easy for them to use.
Okay, so originally, if I'm not mistaken, Parentline was due to launch in autumn of 2020,
right.
which is like later this year.
Yeah.
But I think so it was brought forward because of COVID or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly why we had to speed it up, I should say. Yeah, and get it up and running quite quickly. Yeah, but
so
yeah, it's worked well. I have to say, overall, it's worked really well.
So when you said it worked well, so how successful is the service?
Yeah, well, we had to obviously train up staff to be able to use the service. We also we had to ask service users as well, about the name, and also, whether they felt that it would be appropriate kind of service that they would use. And we had really positive feedback from service users. So I think it's really important to have them on board, and to make sure that they're happy with the services that we're also offering. Just remind me of the question again, Fahad.
I was saying that how successful is the service so far?
Yeah. I would say that we've had, like I was saying at the beginning, is that we had a text on the first day that we actually went live, and since then we've had, I would say, 2 or 3 texts a day, which I would say is quite successful actually. But we expect that the numbers will continue increasing as they have been. It's been a gradual process, and we've only been going for about 3 months in all. So we're quite happy actually with the progress, and that word is getting out there and spreading. So we're happy with that.
I think so. There was there is some issue regarding our radio section, and oh yes, it's back. Sorry, for some bizarre reason, our feed got dropped from our radio link.
Okay.
So it's back again. It was happening on that side.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. So anyhow, so in terms of the I think so. We have dropped out from our radio completely. Sorry, I'll get back on that.
Okay. No problem.
So in terms of the impact of the campaign, what sort of impact of the campaign we are looking towards?
The impact. Sorry.